Hey everybody, welcome back to another Triple Hound video, and we are making more custom Fortnite skins. And in this time we are getting back to a viewer who requested that we make Kick-Ass. And in this case, in addition to making Kick-Ass himself, we also decided we would make Hit Girl and Red Mist. If any of you are sort of wondering why we didn't also make Big Daddy, it's because Big Daddy is basically, at least in the Kick-Ass movies, is basically just Batman for all intents and purposes, at least in terms of his costume. So if you really want to pretend to be Big Daddy in Fortnite, just suit up with one of the Batman skins, and you're pretty much there. So without further ado, let's get into our Kick-Ass. We started with the Hunter skin, and you'll notice that the actual Kick-Ass, at least again from the movie, and that's what we're working with here, at least from the movie, has a dark green color, and most of the outfit is green and not yellow. But we really liked this particular suit pattern dynamic, in part because the mask pattern was pretty close to what we wanted. It had the single yellow stripes on it, which was really close to what Kick-Ass wears, again, at least in the movie. You might decide you want to do Bionic Forge because there's a little bit more green to it, but too much of the head is covered with yellow if you use that, and that's not really what we wanted. So we stuck with Dynamic. Half mask, doesn't matter what you do at that point with the eye mask, but you want to put the belt on. Primary material is metallic and the primary color is green. Kick-Ass's outfit really is not metallic in nature, but this is the way we can get that green to be as dark as possible. It's still pretty light, we know that, but if you decide to put it on, for instance, cloth, or plastic, or spandex, it's almost glowing green. It is so incredibly bright, and that's just not anything like what Kick-Ass wears. So we're going to put on the metallic because it just makes it a hair darker. The secondary material is cloth, and the secondary color is mustard. You, of course, could use straight up yellow, which is also fine, but that's a little bit too bright for us. So we went with mustard. Normally, Kick-Ass has a yellow belt, but since so much of the costume is yellow already, we decided to give him a green belt to try to claw some of that green back. Eye effects off, eye color default, no change to the skin or hair color tint. I think I have it left over here orange from a previous skin, but you don't really need to worry about that. And no sticker. No back bling, but you do want to give him Daredevil's billy clubs because he is certainly known for having those two batons as his primary weapons. They're green for sure, and if you have something that's green and kind of looks like this, in your pickaxes, certainly do use it, but this is the best pair of batons I can find in my locker, so this is what I went with, even though it's the wrong color. Pixel Pilot, again, because it's green primarily. Brightbox, for no other reason than I felt like it at the moment. It really doesn't have anything to do with Kick-Ass. Rick's Portal is, again, that green color. There are other green wraps you could use that are probably better, but I went with Rick's Portal. Emotes, stuff like I'll be seeing you, Bulletproof, Respect the Peace, Shadow Spar, and Shadow Boxer. And I'm going to keep these emotes basically the same for Hit Girl as well, who I will get into now. And here's Hit Girl. I won't lie, I think Hit Girl probably turned out the best out of all of our Kick-Ass characters here. I think she's pretty spot on. I gave her the Rebel Authority harvesting tool, the Catwing glider because it was the right colors, black and purple, Hyperflight, again, mostly because of its purple color, the Gemstone wrap, although there are tons of kind of purple and black wraps you could go with. And I gave her the Emoticate and gave it purple on the top and black on the cloth. You could do the opposite of that if you wanted to. Her cape is just sort of purple and black, so if you'd rather do the black on the top and purple on the cloth, it wouldn't look too bad. To make the skin itself, we used the Firebrand skin, and use the Bionic Forge suit pattern. Hairstyle A, and really this is where it's at. Hairstyle A is the perfect haircut for Hit Girl. And if you really go through the other female characters in the Boundless customizable skins and look at the different hairstyles you can pick from, none of them are as good as the hairstyle A on the Firebrand skin. You want to put the eye mask on and the belt on. Primary material is metallic and the primary color is purple. This isn't perfect. She's really kind of wearing purple leather and she's got sort of a purple checkered skirt. Of course, you can't add a skirt to this character, but the best we can do to get like the purple leather type color to her is by making this purple metallic. The secondary material is cloth and it's black. Accessory color has got to be black, in part because she really needs to be wearing a black mask. Her belt, I think, is purple most places where you would see it, but her mask is always black, so we're going to stick with the black for the accessories. Eye effects off, eye color default. Skin tint is default, but hair tint you want to make purple. She's well known for having sort of a purple bob. And no sticker. We went through her preset just prior to doing the skin, so that is how we make Hit Girl. And last but not least, we have ourselves Red Mist. And I gotta say, I think he turned out really well too. I'm pretty happy with all three of these characters. I think Kick-Ass actually ended up being the least accurate of the bunch, only because we can't make that green to be dark enough, and the yellow is just a little bit too much on that outfit. But Red Mist and Hit Girl, I think, turned out really great. So for Red Mist, we started off with Wanderlust and used the suit pattern Peerless. Hairstyle B, which again is pretty perfect for his kind of spiky black and red hair. Eye mask on and belt on. Primary material is cloth with a primary color of black. Secondary material is plastic in a secondary color of brick red. Accessory color is black, and here again it's important to make his mask black. It's one of his most defining features. You don't have to do anything weird with his eyes. No particular skin tint, just keep that on default, but you do want to give him a hair tint of brick red. That's super important for this character. And you don't have to give him a sticker on his outfit, but I decided to give him the Plasma Caster Reticle. He's got like a red M on his shirt, and obviously there's nothing exactly like that in the game, but you could do the Plasma Caster Reticle like I did, or you could decide to go with the red Cyclo to get a little bit of that yellow that he's got in the outfit. Either of those would work. For him, I kept the Emote Cape. I just made it red and black instead of purple and black. The Party Crasher's harvesting tool I chose mostly because of the black and red color. Again, I didn't see a lot of consistency with him in terms of weapons. I saw one picture of him from the comic books where he had a bat with like nails in it. And if you wanted to replicate that, you could use Foul Play, but the bright purple I didn't really like for him, so I decided to use the Party Crashers. Scarlet Strike, frankly, is really perfect for him, at least in terms of its style. And Target Acquired is similarly perfect, at least in terms of color. I gave him the Scavenger Wrap, again, mostly to get the red and the black together with a little bit of white. I changed his emotes a little bit and gave him Breaking Point, Rage Quit, sort of having a temper tantrum, Dark Side, so that's where he kind of ends up. But otherwise, the fighting things I kept the same. So that is how we made Kick-Ass and Hit Girl and Red Mist. And again, we did not make Big Daddy. He basically wears the same costume as Batman, so just suit up with Batman if you want to do Big Daddy too. We don't always drop our characters into the in-game action to see them running around the map. We used to do that every single time we would make a custom skin video, but we've kind of gotten away from that the more we've added more skins to these videos. Instead of doing one skin and some gameplay, we've done videos with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skins in the same video. But this time I am going to drop at least Kick-Ass and maybe Hit Girl into a game just to kind of see them moving around the map. And here is a little bit of action with Hit Girl. Oh, nice. Alright, yeah, what the heck, let's do a little bit of gameplay with Red Mist too. I was only going to do 2 of the 3, but might as well do them all, as long as we're doing it. Some alien artifacts out of it, what the hell. And that was a little bit of gameplay from all 3 of our kick-ass characters, including Hit Girl and Red Mist, who you see in front of you here. Please do like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And use code TripleHound in the Fortnite item shop in Epic Games Store. Yeah, I guess that's it. We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.